Want to build mobile apps but literally can't write a single line of code? Or maybe you want to hit that golden $10,000 a month revenue mark working just 4 hours a week? Well, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're unpacking the exact step-by-step blueprint of a 19-year-old former TJ Maxx cashier. This guy quit his day job and is now pulling in hundreds of thousands of dollars building AI mobile apps. We are stripping away all the fluff. You're getting the exact hard numbers and the unsimplified playbook he uses to scale. No vague advice here, just the raw data. $200,000. That is the exact revenue his very first app, Wrestle AI, pulled in after hitting exactly 100,000 downloads. So how did he do it? Today, we are breaking down his precise mechanical process. Because, look, here's the kicker. He didn't use massive dev teams, and he definitely didn't raise a dime of venture capital. He just used AI to write the code and deployed a very, very specific marketing funnel to acquire users. We're going to deconstruct his playbook chronologically, starting with how he secures that $10,000 a month cash flow. If you break that down, it's exactly $333 a day. As you can see, his stealth apps are consistently pulling in $15K and $10K a month respectively, and he is working exactly 3 to 4 hours a week on them. It's not about grinding countless hours, It's about following a strict mechanical system. Now, right out of the gate, we need to talk about passion versus pure cash grabs. He actually ran an accidental A/B test on this. His wrestling app, which is for a sport he was personally super passionate about, made $17,000 immediately in month 1 from exactly 1 million views. But then he tried to build a soulless AI dating app called Green just to capitalize on an influencer who had 2 million followers. Despite getting 1.8 million views, it made literally $35. That's just 5 weekly subscriptions. The takeaway? If you don't care about the niche, the audience is absolutely going to know. Okay, so before any marketing even begins, you must nail what he calls the gotcha feature. This is a single core app function that any user can instantly understand within 3 seconds. Think about it, taking a picture of your food to get the exact calories, or uploading a quick wrestling match to get instant AI feedback. This one feature serves as the absolute foundation for 90% of your distribution. Literally, if it takes longer than a single sentence to explain, you've already lost. And this perfectly illustrates his operational pipeline. When he builds using AI tools, he gives himself exactly 14 days for the core building and branding, not months, 14 days. Then he spends just a few days strictly on perfecting the onboarding flow. And finally, he drops in back-end integrations like RevenueCat to handle the actual money. It's incredibly systematic. To test that 14-day build, he relies strictly on the mom test for his user experience. Basically, you should be able to hand your phone to your mom, and she should understand exactly how to use your app without you hovering over her explaining it. If she gets confused or says the screen is cluttered, you have to redesign it. The interface must be entirely friction-free before you drive a single drop of traffic. Now, the onboarding sequence is really where the magic happens. It's essentially an engineered trap. First, you educate the user on the core product. Second, you display social proof. Third, you personalize the experience by making them answer a bunch of questions. This intentionally triggers the sunk cost fallacy, meaning, they've put in way too much effort to just quit now. Finally, you institute FOMO. For Wrestle AI, the app runs a mock analysis animation of their match, and right before giving them their score, bam, it hits them with a paywall. Next up is his exact Instagram acquisition funnel. This is heavily engineered to build immediate social proof for both users and influencers. Stage 1, he buys a batch of initial followers for baseline authority. Stage 2, he pays for the verification badge. Stage 3, he pins 3 incredibly clean product demos right to the top of the feed. And Stage 4, he optimizes the bio with a clear CTA link. So when an influencer checks his page to see if he's legit, it looks like a massive established brand right away. To scale this acquisition, he spends exactly $800 a month on a dedicated virtual assistant. First, he trains the algorithm to create a For You page tailored strictly to his ideal customer profile, like only showing wrestling content, for instance. Then, the VA literally just scrolls that feed and sends direct messages to creators who average over 25,000 views. When a creator actually replies, the goal is to move immediately to a face-to-face intro call. After the call, all communication is moved exclusively to WhatsApp, just so it doesn't get lost in regular DMs or texts. $2. By getting face-to-face with these creators, moving them to WhatsApp, and leveraging the brand authority of that engineered Instagram page, his social skills allow him to negotiate cutthroat rates, like a $2 CPM, which is cost per 1,000 views. Let's be real, It's incredibly hard for an influencer to demand $10,000 a video when you're looking them right in the eye and gently pointing out they only average 20,000 views. Let's move to his paid ad strategy, which he deploys once he has a bit of capital to truly multiply his growth. He takes 5 to 15 quality video creatives and tests them at exactly $100 a day. But here's the thing. He doesn't just guess what will work. He explicitly hires a proactive creator to copy winning ads from the Meta Ads library, one-to-one, simply swapping out the original product for his app. And here is another $2 metric, and this one is absolutely vital. Once the app starts hitting exactly 100 downloads a day, the primary target metric shifts entirely. You stop worrying as much about the top of the funnel, and you focus completely on securing a $2 average revenue per user, or ARPU, in that first month. If you hit this specific number, you know for a fact your pricing and your onboarding paywall are perfectly optimized. But, getting them in the door doesn't matter if they just leave right away. To stop churn, he pairs the viral acquisition feature with a boring retention utility. The 3-second gotcha feature is designed solely to stop the scroll on social media and drive that initial download. But to keep users paying month after month, you need a daily tool. For example, he added a simple, boring calorie tracker to Wrestle AI, and it literally cut his churn rate in half. Come for the viral trick, stay for the daily utility. All right, let's do a rapid-fire review of the exact hardcore facts and numbers that make up this entire operational pipeline. Goal revenue, $10,000 a month, which is exactly $333 a day. Workload, 3 to 4 hours a week per project. Core build timeline, exactly 14 days. Ad testing budget, $100 a day. Influencer CPM target, $2.00. Average revenue per user target, $2.00. These are the strict mechanical benchmarks for this entire system. And the underlying logic here is beautifully simple, and it's your core takeaway for today. Distribution simply amplifies a product. If your core gotcha feature is weak, or if you're building a product in a niche you literally aren't passionate about, no amount of brilliant marketing or influencer outreach is going to save it. A leaky bucket is a leaky bucket, plain and simple. Now, we really need to hear from you. We want to spark a hardcore debate on this specific tactic. Regarding his strategy of buying initial followers to create leverage and authority with influencers, is this a genius growth hack to get your foot in the door? Or is it a catastrophic risk that could completely ruin your brand's credibility? Tell us exactly what you think and defend your reasoning. Drop your answer in the comments right now. And when you do, we'll send you the complete step-by-step tool list and the mind map for this exact scaling strategy so you can start executing today. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and we will catch you in the next one.